Do you ever feel like you have to repeat yourself over and over again and your child still doesn't listen? Do you sometimes think the only way to get their attention is to raise your voice? The truth is, there's a better way, one that not only gets your child to cooperate, but also strengthens your bond with them. Children aren't ignoring you to make you upset. Their attention spans are short, they're naturally curious, and they often push back when they feel controlled rather than connected. Sometimes they don't listen simply because they're too engaged in what they're doing, because they've been given too many instructions at once, because they've tuned out the negativity in your tone, or because they just want to assert their independence. Yelling doesn't actually help them listen. When you shout, a child's brain activates the fight or flight response, which means they shut down or get defensive instead of absorbing your words. Over time, this can lower their self-esteem and weaken your relationship. That's why it's so important to find other ways to guide them. Instead of calling out from across the room, get down to their level, make eye contact, gently touch their arm, and say their name before giving an instruction. Speak in a calm but firm tone, because children mirror the emotions you project. Give simple, specific directions rather than saying, "Clean your room." Break it down into steps like, "Put the books on the shelf," and "Put the toys in the basket." Offer choices so they feel a sense of control. For example, do you want to brush your teeth before or after putting on pajamas? And whenever possible, let natural consequences do the teaching. If toys aren't put away, they won't be there when your child wants them later. You can also use positive parenting tools to make listening easier. Count silently to 5 before reacting so you don't let frustration take over. Whisper instead of yelling because it's unexpected. It often gets a child's attention immediately. Turn instructions into a playful game, like racing to see who can put their shoes away first. And always catch them doing something right. Acknowledge it by saying things like, "I love how you put your plate in the sink," without being asked. Yelling may get short-term results, but it carries long-term costs. By using these calm, respectful strategies, you'll find that your child listens more, and even more importantly, you'll build a relationship rooted in trust, respect, and love.